All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect to the nation of Israel. This is going to be a lesson on how the Charagma is going to be used as a false way to bring people back to normality, man. And it's very heavy that we are able to know and predict most of the things that Esau is going to do, man, because the main reason is anyway, because the scriptures say that we're not ignorant of let me try and find that scripture. Man. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, right? Yahweh has made us be able to predict what Esau is going to try and do, man. Right? Our adversary, he's made us know the difference between when a thought is our thought and a thought is being put into our mind by Satan, right? And he's made us also know about our adversary on earth, Esau, right? Who is our evil twin, man. Esau's our evil twin brother. And that's why we're able to know what he's up to, man. Because we can think similarly to how he thinks if we need to. But we ain't wicked like how he is, right? But we can predict the kind of things that he would do. And we know that if we were Edomites, that we would do the same thing as what he's doing, man. But we ain't Edomites, though. We're Israelites. So we're going to do the opposite of what he does. And we're going to think the opposite of what he thinks in all things, right? But we can still predict and see the kind of things that he's going to do, man. And that's why we know what he's up to. That's why we can tell these people what they're going to do, and they'll do it, man. And that's why we're also able to avoid certain of their snares, man. And that's why when 2019 to 2022 to 2023, really, we was able to avoid going through that ritual what everyone else went through, man. And where we're unscathed by the thing that they pushed out during that time, man. We didn't take that. But they was trying to push that on us more than anyone else. They even openly went out on the news and said, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They said that. Literally that phrase, they said it. They literally said the Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans need to take this, basically. All right, they said that. Now, because we're able to know what Esau's up to, and we know that he's going to try and make everyone's lives so miserable that they're going to be forced to run to Esau for the want of all things, man. They ain't going to have a spirit in them to be like, you know what, let's just try and sit it out and wait it out. They ain't going to do that. This is Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1. In fact, this isn't even the scripture I was looking for. It's this one. So lucky, Isaiah chapter 31 and verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because there are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they seek not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh, right? And this has happened in many times in the Israelites' history where they've ran to whoever seems to have power at that time, right? They've ran to ancient Egypt for help on many occasions, man. But in this time, they're going to run to these new Egypt, these Edomite Babylonians, man. The new Egyptian, they're going to run to him for help, right? In all of his different provinces, man. They're going to run to him for help when it goes down, seeking back the normality that they feel like they lost. When what the normality that they really lost, all you Israelites out there, goes back to ancient Israel. That's the time frame that we're supposed to be really seeking, when King Solomon was ruling and when King David was ruling, but really when King Solomon was ruling, because that time was peace. That's the time frame that we really should be seeking for, not when we was able to get everything else like 30% cheaper because of inflation, because inflation wasn't as high then, and we was able to get things 30% cheaper than what we're spending now. Verse 2, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity, because everyone in this world is being helped to do wickedness right now, man. If you want to be wicked, they'll find some funding. Right? If a person wants to try and like get a qualification or something like that, there might not be no funding. But if a man wants to get his genitalia changed, they'll find some funding for that. They'll find some weird estrogen cream that you can rub in between your thighs that changes your whole mentality, starts changing your voice. They'll find that. But if you wanted some money for a qualification, they'll be like, oh, sorry, there ain't really no money in the budget for that, mate. You know? If somebody wants to live in a house, in a house in a certain place, in a city that might be a bit safer, they ain't gonna be able to find the money for that. They'll make you have to jump through all kind of hoops. You need 25 references from this person, a reference from that person. They'll find all kind of ways to make it difficult for that. But it's so easy to be wicked, though. They'll always find an easy lane for you to be wicked. But it's difficult to be righteous in this world, man. Esau helps them that work iniquity. Verse 3, now the Egyptians are men and not God. So all you people that have run into Esau trying to expect Esau to help you, he's just a man that really can't even help himself. He's got Yahweh controlling him to do all the things that he's doing right now. Every time he starts getting weak and thinks, man, I'm just going to chill in my kingdom like it is, Esau, Yahweh's forcing him to do worse. So Yahweh's like, nah, wake your punk ass up, man. You're going to do worse than this. You ain't content. He's making evil spirits plague his mind to want more. Then he gets comfortable again. Nah, wake your ass up. You're going to do worse than this. You need more than this. The Israelites are starting to wake up. They're going to take your kingdom. You need to crush them. He's forcing Esau to be evil against us, man. He's forcing him to. Because he wants Esau to do certain things so that he can do what he's going to do to Esau. When Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horse is flesh and not spirit. When Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall fail together. So all you people that run to Esau for that Charagma when you go for it, right? And you're like, man, this is my way to normality. And you make excuses in your mind. You're like, man, what else is there to do? Haven't you seen that the world's ruined? What else? If you don't take it, you're stupid. I'm taking it. And I'd think you should take it too, because if you don't take it, you're stupid. Well, we'll be stupid then. We ain't taking that, man. Lord will, we don't take that. We ain't going to take no Charagma, man. Because we want to get some bread from Esau's hand or whatever. The bread exists without the Charagma. Food exists independent of the Charagma. All the food that exists right now in this world, all the animals that we can eat, all the insects that we can eat, all the fishes that we can eat, all the animals, everything, man, all the fowls of the heavens and skies, they all exist without the Charagma. They existed before the Charagma. In fact, they existed before we did. So we don't need the Charagma in order to have these things, man. We don't need to have no Charagma in order to eat. That's the lie that many people have been tricked into believing, man. Many people have been tricked into believing that, but it's not true though. Both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall fail together, man. So you're going to lose with Esau if you believe in him right now. If when this world goes bad and you don't know what's going on, if you run to take the Charagma, you're going to lose big time, man. You're going to lose. Because the judgment for taking that is heavy. The judgment for taking that is heavy, man. This is the judgment for taking it. Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes. Now, some people don't believe that can happen, right? But make something in the oven, right? Make anything in the oven, right? Some food in the oven. You was cooking some chicken in the oven, cooking some lamb, some beef, roast or whatever, some potatoes, whatever. I don't know, man. Whatever you was cooking, you're cooking a damn cake in the oven. Whatever you was making, man. And then when you go to open that oven, right, and it's been hot for a long time, Don't the heat that hits your face when you open an oven make you have to close your eyes some of the time? Doesn't that happen? Doesn't it kind of hurt a bit when you open an oven and you have to turn your face away from the oven because you're like, man, that's hot, man. Imagine a heat 1,000 times hotter than that now. What would it do to your eyes? Wouldn't it not melt them? But people don't believe that. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. Doesn't that heat feel hot on your skin too when you just open up that oven? And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Now that's a high level of temperature that has to occur for that to happen, man. And that's going to be caused by them ICBMs that are going to be used in World War III. Those things were not made just to keep other nations in line and scare each other. Like, okay, you can never go this far with me because I've got this. No, they was made because they're going to use them. Now, they don't think they're going to, but they are. These Edomites always threaten each other back and forth, saying it would be completely abominable if you go to war. It would be a sad day if we ever used these. And they always think they're just threatening each other. Like, okay, you're trying to ruin our stuff, yeah? But don't take it too far because remember we got this. And they always think that that's a threat that they're making with each other. And they continue to just make that threat to each other back and forth. Or we'd blow you out to this, we'd blow you out of that, we'd do this level of destruction would occur, that level of destruction would occur. And they always think, oh, we're just saying that and it's just a bluff. So that you know you can't take it too far with me, but they're going to use it though. Yahweh's going to make them use it, man. He's going to make their mind turn evil, man. He's going to make them think that evil thought, man. And that evil thought is that, man, let's do it then. We're going to do it. The thing that we always said we would never do, the thing that each of us both thought that we would never do, that we'd never use, we're going to do it. We're going to use it, man. And he's going to make them do it. He's going to make them use it, man. And all you people that have took that Charagma, you're going to receive judgments for that, man, especially in America. In America, you ain't going to have the chance to try and get any of the other things that we see any of. You're going to get completely destroyed if you're in America, man. That place is going to become the lake of fire. America is the lake of fire, man. From the view outside of the Earth's atmosphere, if you look at America when all them ICBMs hit it, it's going to look like a lake made out of fire, man. That's what it's going to look like. Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and receive, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his charagma in his forehead or in his hand. So don't try and get slick and saying, oh, what if I have it in my left hand? Don't have it in any hand. Don't have it anywhere. Don't try and say, oh, but I got mine in my toe though, so I'm slick with it because I'm a Jacob, so I supplanted that prophecy. No, don't have it anywhere. Don't try and say, you know what, I'll put it lower down in my arm. I'll put mine in my elbow, man. I'll put mine in my elbow joint. Nah, don't have it nowhere. Don't risk it, man. Don't take it, man. Because if you do take it, you're going to regret that for the rest of your life. And that's, for all you Israelites out there, that's going to be literal, that you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. Every single time when we remember how we got the kingdom, you're going to remember that you took the charagma. Every single time, man. Every single time when the elect is getting praised for not taking it, you're going to be ashamed because you did take it. And all the future generations of Israelites that are born, they won't have took it. Some of them won't have took it. Because there's going to be new Israelites that didn't even live through this time. Plus there's going to be the reincarnated spirits that come back. But there's going to be new Israelites that wasn't even nothing to do with this time period. And they're going to be your children, your sons, your daughters. And they're going to know that you took that. But they ain't going to have the shame of not taking it or of taking it. Because they're not going to have even been around in this time. But you're going to be, though. And you're going to be disgusted with yourself all the time, man. That time comes around. You might forget for a bit. But every time we celebrate that time, like the scriptures say that, to behold the day come that they shall no more say Yahweh liveth. which brought all the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but Yahweh liveth, which brought them were led the seed of the house of Israel out of the land of the north, and from all other places that they were scattered, and they were dwell in their own land. Every time we celebrate that time, you're gonna remember what you did, that you took the Charagma, and you're gonna hate yourself. We ain't even gonna need to. Anyone that don't take it, they ain't gonna need to tell you about yourself about that time. You're gonna know. You're gonna know you took it, man. So when we're faced with that time frame where we think about that Charagma, where they're trying to make us take that, that's the kind of things we're going to be thinking about. We're not going to be thinking, okay, if I take that now, I can eat. We're going to be thinking, if I take this, I'm going to be ashamed forever, for billions of years. When I'm immortal, I'm going to have to remember that I did this. So that's going to cause for us to be like, you know what? Where's the guillotine at, man? Let me just walk me to the guillotine, man. I ain't trying to hear what you got to say no more, man. I'm ready to go, man. Because that's better than the embarrassment of eternity. Verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. That's what's going to happen, man. That same eyes burning, the tongue burning, and the skin melting, that's this same time being spoken about, man. And it's the same time Malachi spoke about. Behold, the day comes that shall burn as an oven. It's all the same time. It's all the same time frame, man. All these men, all these different prophets saw the same thing. Verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the Charagma of his name. You ain't gonna be you ain't gonna be chilling. You know, mate, you don't want to do that, man. Excuse me, you don't want to do that. It's gonna be embarrassing, man. But that's gonna be used. That Charagma is gonna be used as something to seem like it's gonna bring your normality back to your life. They're gonna package it very well. They're gonna say, take this micro CHIP, right, and your life's gonna be better. They're gonna try and paint a way of a new smart city filled world. That okay, this happens. But when have they ever told the truth to people? And another thing is that they don't even want all types of people to be in that world, man. They don't want men that are straight to be in that world. They don't want heterosexual men to be in this new world that they're trying to make, man. So the less of you, the better. They don't really want Israelite men to be in this world that they're trying to make. So why are you going to take that and give in to what they're claiming they're going to do for you when they haven't been honest ever with you? They've never been honest with you about anything. So why would you think they're going to start now? When they've never been honest before. They've been lying to you all the time. But now you think they're going to start telling the truth? Of course not. But I'm going to end the video there, man. Right? Don't trust them when what they're going to come with when it comes to this Charagma, man. Don't believe what they're going to say when it comes to this taking this micro C hit, man. It's all lies what they're going to say to you. They might even be lying about the food that they promise you that they're going to give you. That they say, okay, we can feed you, but in the next 20 minutes you'll get your food, but you just got to take this first. Nah, they don't have to do nothing. Once you do that, you're their property. You've basically said you're willing to be their slave, man. I'm going to end the video there now this time. All praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, B'Shem Makar Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the nation of Israel. Shalom. Don't take the Charagma.